I wanted to start the interview talking where you explain why you missed a session middle of the day Thursday yesterday.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, your boy had to take a Chick-fil-A break, and just so happened when I got back we were rolling off. But you know, it ended up turning out all right. So shout out to Chick-fil-A, best chicken in the game.
Victor, I'm so glad you're back racing. Don't get me wrong, I'm so happy that you're here, buddy, to see you back in the go-kart, but I've been waiting since we started this video series to have the PK Sports team on these videos, because every Brazilian under here is crazy, right? Absolutely crazy.
All of us, everyone that comes from Brazil is crazy. So it's all the same, but no, I'm very glad I'm racing finally. Last go-kart race I did was 2017, a winter tour. So I'm happy to be back. I'm excited, I'm nervous. Every time I go to the grid, I'm like, oh my God, what's gonna happen in the traffic? So it's very fun, I'm enjoying a lot.
Yeah, it should be crazy tomorrow, man. And then the go-kart here, I mean, you've obviously spent a little time getting to work on the RS card. How do you feel about the chassis? You know, we haven't seen it a lot.
Yeah, it's very, very good. It's working very well. And I think with the old tires works even better. Every session we were in the old tires was very, very good. And it's nice to have more go-karts driving and more people competing in different brands, and it's always nice, and it's also good for me. I'm testing something that not many people use, and I have to work a little bit more and have the feeling, and I really like those stuff more. I'm trying stuff and trying to make it something better. I really enjoy it, so everything's being very good this weekend.
Awesome. Well, it's so great to have you back, buddy. Good luck this weekend.
Nice. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone.
Awesome. All right, well, okay, reigning champ, number one on the go-kart. It seems like it's made it go slower. So what's the problem, Brandon?
Yeah, I would agree. Today just wasn't a very good day. I think in the last session we finally figured out what was the problem all day. Got it fixed, and I had to readjust to driving a normal go-kart again, and I think we're okay. We'll see how tomorrow morning goes.
I can tell you what the problem was. It was just the driver.
You're right. You look at the data, it's pretty ugly. A little rusty. It's been a few months.
It's been a little bit. All right. Well, Paulie, at least like you got your weekend out of the way at Winter Tours. So, you know, you had a whole weekend. He's only had 2 days so far.
Did you use plural in there?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Weekends at Florida Winter Tour.
Weekends, that is correct. You know, well, yeah, we seem to be going the right direction, but last time we were quickest at Rock, then it just went so hopefully we'll keep it up.
Awesome.
Tuner's actually been pretty stout this weekend. I saw him clean the cart for the first time.
Really? Tony was cleaning the go-kart.
I got a picture. I got a picture.
Oh yeah, I got a picture too. Oh my God.
Oh man. You need to frame that up on the wall.
He's only cleaning the go-kart because he knows the boss is coming tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Smart man. All right, Connor. Second weekend with Nitro.
Yeah.
We were P1 in one of the practices.
Yeah.
Jarstercrack said you waved to him when you blew his doors off on one straightaway.
Yeah, and they sent me in the next corner. I probably shouldn't have done it, but it's all fun.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem like you're getting a little bit confident now in the senior class. Anyone starting to push back on you?
Nobody wants me to win because I'm 14, obviously, so everyone's got a target on my head. But yeah, I'm having fun. I like it. It's different race style, but I'm getting used to it.
We've been at this track already once before this year. How do you feel about Ocala? You know, obviously it's where you got your nickname.
Yeah, I know. I've always had good memories at this track. I don't like the track, but I'm fast here, so coming here is kind of like I don't enjoy it, but it's good for everyone around me because I'm able to go fast around here, but they could go to a better track.
That's true. This track does seem to tighten everybody up like Bristol.
Yeah. It's there's nothing to it.
Yeah. Well, There is definitely a story to it, though. We've called you Flipper on the streams before.
Yeah, no one understands, though.
No one understands. So why don't you tell everybody, why do we call you Flipper?
I was here in 2014 racing with the OGP team back in the day, and I was 8 years old maybe, and I flipped in qualifying. I went through turn 4. They didn't have the 2 hairpins, so I went through turn 4, got pushed from behind, ramped Jeremy Fletcher, and then did a few barrel rolls. And then I went out for the heat race. I did not want to go out. I was scared to death. And then I decided, all right, I guess I'll go out. So I went out, and I'm at the start. I'm like way in the back. I don't want to pass anyone. I'm just going to sit back, do some laps, and have fun. And then at the start, something kicks in, and I just step on it. And I'm weaving through the field, and there's a kid spun out. I just T-bone him, tire to tire, flip again. And that's how Flipper got into place.
For 2 flips and 2 sessions.
2 flips and 2 sessions back to back.
All right, let's ask us. Okay, all right. Let's see. Out of everybody in the senior field, we're gonna go around the room. If you had a sister, or if you do have a sister, who would you not want to date your sister? That's racing X30 Senior this week.
Oh no.
Aria?
Hopefully we can take control, but maintain the lead and hold them off until our car comes in, build a gap, and take it home from there.
Just got to get a good, clean start on the outside. It's real difficult to start on the outside here, but I think if we can stay in the top 5 on the start, we got a good chance.
Just looking to go forward, probably follow Ryan through the field and see how far we can go.
40 drivers here in Ocala ready to get the 2020 US Pro Kart Series season started. Let's go down to turn 1. Nice jump from Matias Ramirez and company. Connor Zilic has gone into second. Ramirez will lead lap number 1. Norberg has been shuffled back. It is Diego Ramos into third. Kiffin Simpson is into fourth. Small little break for your top 4 right now. It is again Ramirez, Zilic, Ramos, and Simpson. But Braden Eves, best of the rest, he is coming, leading a big charge with him. Here comes the rookie, Connor Zilic to the lead in turn 5. He'll take over the top spot. Ramirez back to second. Right there, and that's going to bring that group right into it. Ramos is in third, but they are shuffling all around behind your top 2. Connor Zilic the leader now. It is a 7-car pack up front. Here we go into the showcase. Back on Zilic. Ramirez wants to reclaim the lead. He'll do so. Matias Ramirez up front. He'll go straight to the bottom. It is kill or be killed right now here in the lead pack. Braden Eves right on to Diego Ramos for third. Duke Medjan as well on Kiffin Simpson. They are beating wheels here back behind your leaders. Move Arias Duke Medjan now to third. Eves back to fourth. Big gap back behind them. Brandon Jarsakrak now leads the second group. The new 4-driver breakaway has Ramirez and Zilic still 1-2, but now you can add Braden Eves and Arias Duke Medjan to the fray. 2 OGKs, 2 Kart Republics. Brandon Jarsakrak, fastest on the racetrack right now, just went purple. The reigning 4-time series champ is a number of seconds back from this leading group. He needs them to battle a whole lot to open up the door and allow him to get back into this fight. Diego Ramos leads the next train. It is Luke Lang behind him there in 7th. Ryan Norberg is trying to fight back, while up front, Matias Ramirez still has pressure from Connor Zilic. No passing yet for the lead. Connor Zilic did not get the best exit out of the tree turn. Here comes Arias Duke Medjan to the inside for second. And the Kart Republic Zanella Racing driver moves into the top 2. As it's Speed Concepts Racing still leading the way, but pressure is coming. It has been there on the rear bumper all race long. Now a different face to the rear of Ramirez. Down the front stretch, coming in the slipstream, Duke Medjan to the inside. Arias Duke Medjan to the lead with just a couple laps to go. He's avoided all the chaos thus far. 2 laps remaining. Arias Duke Medjan leads this pack of 5. White flag now, one more time around Ocala Gran Prix. Ramirez is too far back to challenge. Arias Duke Medjan is victorious on opening day.
I don't have words, man. I got passed and just so frustrating to find out that we lost the lead so close to the finish.
Just a rough start. Got pushed into a couple feet in the air. Kind of sucks, put behind the 8 ball, and felt like we had a really good car. Kind of chased down the lead pack. Hopefully go for it tomorrow.
Yeah, it just wasn't my day today. Struggle with the pace, and I just struggle a little bit. Hopefully we can get him tomorrow.
Holy crap. I mean,
I don't even know what to say. I'm pretty speechless right now. After just kind of a really unlucky and unfortunate final in the KA, I mean, just to bounce back like that was crazy.
Sweet. Arias making a bit of a habit of having to come through the field to get these wins, man. That was another good one. Got there late, huh?
Yeah, no, it's just like Miami. I mean, 11th at first. Yeah, just really, really special to be able to come from that far back in the field. You know, most of the wins during the season for a lot of the guys have been within the top 5, starting in the final, and you know, just to start 11th and come through and just win the final is it's been pretty amazing so far. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's a heck of a run, and it's definitely a good bit of confidence, I'm sure, going into tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we found quite a bit of pace in the final, and I've been really, really happy with how the team's been doing. Comet has been supplying a really, really good engine so far, and I'm really confident for tomorrow, and I'm hoping we can qualify a little bit better than we did today.
Awesome.
So,
good luck, bud.
Thank you.
I'm going to try to build the gap at the beginning, try to keep the gap, and just hopefully go for the win.
Just got to get a good start. Finally, we're on the inside, so hopefully come out of turn 1, maybe in the top 5. Just conserve our tires and hopefully get to the front.
Just chilling.
Just got to get through the start, get some clean track, and try to hunt down the leader.
I mean, I really can't go much farther back, you know, from the pre-final, so I'm just going forward, you know. Hopefully it ends well in our favor.
I just want to have a clean race and finish in the top 5.
Starting a little bit further back than we did yesterday. If things get shuffled up like I hope they will, I think we have a good chance to win today.
First main event of the USPKS season coming your way here in Ocala. Green flag in the air. Here we go down to turn 1. Alessandro DiTullio with a nice hole shot. The field has been shaken up massively as a big crash was triggered outside the top 8 in turn 2. One driver on the move here early is Connor Zillis, the Nitro Kart driver. Now only a couple kart lengths away from the lead. Ryan Norberg has gone into 3rd. Arias Duke-Medjen is 4th, the top 4 with a little breakaway. Here comes Zilish, now knocking on the rear bumper of DiTullio, and Alessandro DiTullio covering off the inside at the beginning of each hairpin. He's feeling the pressure up. Ryan Norberg right there as well. Here comes Zilish for the lead in the showcase. Both drivers on by. DiTullio is back to 3rd. Arias Duke-Medjen knocking on the door now. Inside looking, got him. Duke-Medjen is through into the top 3, and Alessandro DiTullio now back to 4th. More pressure coming as Matias Ramirez is there, but Connor Zilish leading now and starting to pull a gap here over the field as Norberg, Duke-Medjen to 3rd, and again Ramirez now the next driver inside the top 5. Ryan Norberg felt like he had the pace to win yesterday. Now he is in a much better spot. The cards not necessarily stacked against him like they were. Arias Duke-Medjen is still 3rd. He is close. Matias Ramirez still kind of holding station there in 5th, but Connor Zilish leading. Driver on the move already is Braden Eves, coming from the back of the field after a pre-final crash. He is now knocking on the door of the top 10 after having to come from outside the top 30. The gap is staying pretty stationary here for the top 5 throughout. Arias Duke-Medjen closing just a little bit on Ryan Norberg, but they have kept it at just a couple kart lengths as Connor Zilish over a second out in front and managing the gap nicely. It is a big gap back to outside the top 5. Braden Eves makes up another spot. Down the inside on Jace Park, Alessandro DiTullio, Matias Ramirez, they can do no better than 4th and 5th. Tyner 6th, Jarsakrak 7th. Final lap here in Ocala. Connor Zilish more than a second and a quarter out in front. Nobody has anything for him here this afternoon. Connor Zilish wins round 2.
Got to the lead early and then just kept a consistent gap the whole race, did consistent times and was able to manage the gap and win the race.
Not a terrible race, but you know, not a great race. Ended up P3 after starting P6. We really just didn't have the pace to move forward at all. Big congrats to Ryan and Connor for checking out quite a bit. So I hung with Ryan for the entire race. Just Connor just got that tiniest bit out of the draft and just couldn't catch him.
I feel like I just didn't have the pace that the first 3 guys had in the final. I think, I don't know if I overheated the tires or we went with too much pressure, because in the beginning we were quick, but then we just fell off.
Didn't necessarily have what it took today to take the win, and top 4 guys were pretty much equally spaced out the entire race, so I'm sure that we were all clicking pretty much the same times, and just a tough race, but we're gonna have to just take 5th for today.
We weren't the fastest guy today. I think yesterday's setup would have worked a little better, but it is what it is. Finished the race this time. Didn't get beat off the track like 10 different times this race, so that was an improvement. Just looking for a better day tomorrow and try and get this thing together.
Connor, 4 American Pro Senior weekends, 4 race wins. Talk to me about today, bud.
Yeah, today was good. Yesterday we struggled a little bit with the setup and everything, and today we switched motors and we were able to get the advantage because the field's so close. It's within a half-tenth every lap, so every single little hundredth that we could get, we were trying to find, and we found that today with some stuff in the motor, and we were able to get out to an early lead and do consistent laps, and from there on out, it was pretty much just pulling a few hundredths a lap, which I think is thanks to Allison Racing Engines. He gave me the package I needed to win in Nitro Kart, and yeah, it was just an amazing weekend. I wish we could have done better on Saturday, but that is what it is.
Yeah, still a 3rd and a 1st gets you a nice little 5K bonus check. So that's got
no, my dad's taking it all, so I don't get any of it.
Oh, well, maybe next time. Congrats, Connor.
Thank you.
Hold on. Smile.
Smile. Oh yeah, that's a smile for 5 seconds.